is Friday evening. I think it's around 5:30. I have worked my ass off this week, for lack of a better term. I'm exhausted. Sam's on his way home from work right now, and we're actually going out to dinner tonight. So, put myself together. As you can see, I have on a top from Target that I got on sale. It was regularly $18. I got it on discount. I thought it would be a good option to potentially wear for my dissertation defense. I've been really into I've also been really into two-tone earrings lately. I ordered some affordable options from Amazon that I wanted to take a look at. Sorry, sweetie, it's okay. That I wanted to take a look at. These are the first ones. I thought they were really fun. When I opened them earlier, I noticed like a paint smell, but it seems like it's faded. I'm so sorry about this tag. Let me just tuck it in until I take it out. We're keeping it real. It has been a minute since I have vlogged, and I feel like I have tons to catch you up on. I am fully immersed in my postdoc and preparing for my dissertation defense, which is in less than a month, or no, I think like a month and a week or something like that, 5 weeks away. I recently shared a second or third round of revisions with my advisor on the document. It's around 100 pages. And I feel like it's coming together. I'm definitely reaching that point where I feel like I know nothing about the work, but I know that that's natural and I'm not going to let it bog me down too much. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So, quick outfit. Let's see how this works. So, top is from Target. Nice for Zoom calls, but then also potentially for my dissertation defense, I ordered a skirt to try for that as well, like a long pleated skirt. And I thought this might be a good option to go with that. Belt is vintage and Taylor. Actually, the skirt that I ordered to try for the defense is also from Ann Taylor. Pants are old from Gap. Had these for a while. They're a nice wide leg, and then I've just kind of rolled them up at the bottom. I actually only did this because I accidentally dropped my phone on my foot this morning and it hurt really bad. And so these pants like skimmed right where I had dropped it. And I wanted to wear them because they're comfortable to work in today, but I didn't want them like scratching my foot over and over. So I rolled them at the bottom and I kind of like it. It's like funky and different, but I'm kind of into it. So that's the outfit. And then these earrings that I just got in from Amazon. So far they seem quite nice. And I think they're fun. To try to get some good rest this weekend because I know I need it. I haven't been painting my nails over the past week. I've just been letting them live. I saw Valeria on Instagram talk about that. You might know who I'm talking about. And she was saying like how much her life has opened up since she stopped doing her nails, which I thought was funny.
This was Uracil.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's fine.
So I think it's gotta be cis.
Okay, so just put that in.
That makes sense.
So then what's that one again? One across? The Marriott.
Marriott hotel chain. And 3 is
The football legend.
football legend.
Grand.
Would be TTE.
Like it has to be a vowel. Like A.
Fuck. That's gotta be neuter. Because this makes too much sense.
Fetus is right.
Yeah, so this has gotta be neuter. I thought
So
Cammy. Brutal.
I still think this is like A-U-R-A-E.
Mm-hmm. What's 36 down? Tropical tuber. TA.
Taro?
Yeah, taro root.
Okay. Just got ready for the day. It is Sunday morning. We took Frannie for a long walk this morning, and now we're going to go to the grocery store, get groceries for the week. We're going to make a slow cooker chicken fajitas tonight and tomorrow, and then a really good chili recipe that we haven't had before. We had a good day yesterday. We ended up having to run some errands we didn't anticipate running. We were trying to ship out a gift for Sam's brother, and we needed something to like fill the package with. So we decided to wait until we have something to kind of like fill between the book and the box because we didn't want it to move around too much in there. So I figured, okay, let's try and find a newspaper somewhere. We finally ended up finding a newspaper like toward the end of the day, and then came home and ended up doing the crossword and the newspaper together, which was actually so much fun and really relaxing. Looks like my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go plug that in and go get some groceries for the day. Need to do a couple loads of laundry too. All right, I'm in basically the same spot, but several hours have passed. Part of my appearance, I've been cleaning for the past few hours, so I'm covered in dust. But I wanted to quickly say, because I'm about to take the tags off these and throw them in the wash, every year I get some of these basic ribbed long sleeve shirts from Target. The brand is A New Day. I think this might be the same brand of the shirt I was wearing the other night for date night. Just get a few of these basic shirts. They wash and dry really well. I usually don't dry clothes, and I dry these and they hold up great. I'm wearing one from last year, the black one currently. So this year I got a white and a black as always, and then I also got this color. I forget what it was called. It's like a burgundy. It says burgundy on here, so it's like a wine color. I absolutely love these. The only difference I saw is I feel like the little rib part of the neck here might be a little bit wider this year, but overall they feel the same as always. And I wear these fall through spring every single day. It's just the perfect base layer. I'm in a size extra small, and yeah, highly recommend. I got them when they were on sale, but they regularly are $12. If you catch them when they're on sale, you can get them for like around $8 usually. Let's see here. It is 7:55. I'm just getting ready for the day. I have a couple of things on the agenda today, one of which is a meeting. I'm going to use this thermal round brush. I saw a lot of people using these and I wanted to try it, so we're going to try that out today. It's Wavy Talk heated round brush. We will see. I just sprayed a little bit of heat protectant. I need a heat protectant though that isn't like a water-based one for when I'm doing something like this, because with the one I have, I obviously spray heat protectant when I get out of the shower, but then I've heard that like for every device or tool you're using, you should have a heat protectant for each one. So I wanted to do a second layer of heat protectant for this because I did just lightly blow dry my hair last night because it was cold. But anyway, thought I could go ahead and share a couple of updates with you. I first off want to say I'm sorry. I know this vlog hasn't been much of me like showing you what I'm doing. It's just been a lot of me kind of talking at you, so I'm sorry about that. Nonetheless, what is going on? So, as I mentioned earlier, I am like around a month or so out from my dissertation defense. I agreed to present my full defense presentation September 22nd or something like that, and I haven't done too much in the way of preparing for that presentation. I have my slides from my proposal, and so I just need to kind of modify them, but I tend to develop like pretty extensive presentations, and it does take me some time. And so I need to spend some time doing that sooner rather than later so that I also have time to kind of practice a little bit before I'm actually presenting it to someone. The plus side of doing that, presenting it in my lab early, is that it should be ready to go for the actual defense. I should have time. But the downside is that I really need to get on it right now. At the same time, I'm working on my postdoc. We have a couple of big deliverables that we're actively working on and that I kind of am taking the lead for. One of which is a paper that the PI would like to get submitted by the end of the month, which is a pretty ambitious goal, but I totally respect it. So I'm trying to make that happen. The paper needed quite a bit of work, and I am kind of taking the lead on that. The other deliverable is kind of the primary thing that I was brought in to do, which is like this huge thing for a grant, and we need to kind of get the ball rolling on identifying those experts, reaching out to them, getting interviews set hopefully for October. If you have used Atlas TI, I would love to know your thoughts. Is there a huge learning curve? I've obviously read online to see what people say, and it seems like it should be okay. We aren't trying to take this qualitative data and run complex statistical analyses. It's more so trying to identify themes, things like that, to base our writing off of, our report, because that's what this is it's like this huge report that we have to submit. Sorry about her crying. Frannie has been going through it ever since her anaphylaxis health scare. She has been dealing with really extreme anxiety. We did make the decision this past week to put her on anti-anxiety meds. This is like day 3 or 4. It obviously does take time to build up in their system. But she has basically just been like pacing and crying constantly for definitely over a week now. And it's very exhausting, I'm sure, for her, but also for me working from home. It's just been really difficult. We're just trying to like do our best to do right by her and get her through this difficult time. The vet is hoping that like this can just be a period of her on the anti-anxiety, that she's just going through something after the health scare, being on all the steroids, which can be really hard on the brain, and that hopefully we can kind of like get her over this hump, and then from there get her into more training. Because while we work on training with her ourselves, we would like to get her in more formal training, but with her current behavior, it's just not feasible. If you're wondering, like, why is this girl's dog crying and she's just ignoring it? It's because it's like a constant thing. There's nothing wrong per se with her. It's just that, you know, she's dealing with some stuff. And we have to find a balance between like comforting her and not coddling her constantly, because that doesn't really help her build any confidence to work through things herself. So rescuing is not easy. It is the first time we have rescued a dog. We grew up with dogs, but never rescued before. We got her from a rescue that got her from a high kill shelter in Texas. We were told that she was much younger than she seems to be based on our conversations with the vets. We were told she was like around 6 months. They think she's quite a bit older than that. Working through some of her challenges has been a little bit more difficult than what we anticipated because she is a bit older. Obviously, she's our girl and we love her, but it's really challenging. So my suggestion to anyone who wants a dog, is thinking about adopting, obviously it's amazing to rescue a dog, but also know that it is like a major life commitment anytime you're getting a dog. But when you're rescuing a dog, it's like a unique type of investment. Not only has it been extremely expensive because of all of the vet visits kind of that we've had to unexpectedly have with her, and now like medications we weren't anticipating. She also was really sick when we got her, which we didn't know she was going to be. So it's just, it has been a lot financially, but also emotionally. If you are thinking of rescuing, I would say to just kind of, I don't want to say expect the worst, but just anticipate that it might not all be smooth sailing. I might have been a little bit naive, but I just really felt like a calling to do it. And I was like, even if it is super difficult, it'll be okay. And it is okay. And overall, having her has had a really positive impact on our lives, but it's not easy, as you can see and hear. So almost done with this. I think it's okay. It's, you know, it's almost like a little bit more of a straightener in a way. I was expecting to get maybe a little bit more of some flips at the end, like more of kind of that type of blowout. but it's effective at like smoothing the hair for sure. What do you think? I've been playing around with my part lately. Let's get this like crown region. See if we can give that a little bit of love and body. Definitely a unique little creation, isn't it? I think it'd be great if you're someone who lets your hair air dry, maybe even sleep on it a little bit before it's totally dry. This would probably be a good thing to just quickly smooth it out in the morning before you have to go where you need to go. So sorry, I've been having trouble with this new camera for some reason, looking in to where I'm supposed to look and not the viewfinder. I don't know why that is, but anyway, here is the finished product. I feel like this piece though kind of is weird. Now, I don't know if I like really tried. Yeah, I guess if I really tried with the pieces and like let them sit there for a minute and wrapped them around, maybe it would be a little bit better as far as curling a little more. I don't know. Let me know what you think.